February for joining us. I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to this morning, including new information we found out about the charges against actor Alec Baldwin for his alleged role in the shooting death of a cinematographer on the set of their movie. But first, there is the chance that we could see some rain later today, so we want to get right to the forecast, and you better plan your day to bring an umbrella, right?
Yes, so we are going to be dry for most of the morning, early afternoon, then late afternoon. Another round of rain moves through and then quickly changes over to snow as a cold front moves through. So it's going to be quick, but we are going to be seeing another round of that today.
Nice to see winter back because it's still February.
Yes, it is still February, still winter.
Yep.
So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. At this point, just a few snow flurries lingering around. This is from a system that is just to the southeast of us, kind of affecting New York City, Philadelphia, but we are just seeing a few snow flurries in our area. Today, we will be dry for the morning and early afternoon. Then a cold front from the west brings another round of rain and snow. It's going to be a little bit heavier than what we saw yesterday. And we are already starting out pretty chilly this morning, 27 degrees in Whitesboro and Cooperstown, and 25 degrees in Little Falls and in Earlville. So rain, snow, once again for today, it's going to be a little bit heavier than what we did see yesterday. We dry out for Wednesday, but then we have our alert day coming in Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon. We start out with heavy snow Wednesday overnight, and that changes over to a wintry mix with freezing rain for Thursday morning. So that could cause for very slippery conditions for the morning commute. And then after that cold front moves through, that brings in that messy weather. We really cool down for the weekend. So for today, expect dry conditions and a round of rain snow mixture later this afternoon, a little bit breezy as well. I will talk a little bit more about the alert day coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. We are tracking breaking news right now. Norwich.
The Oneonta Cam is brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel.
Welcome back. We are tracking another round of rain and snow showers to move in this afternoon. It's going to be a little bit heavier than yesterday, but still not really any accumulation is expected. Then we will be dry for Wednesday. Wednesday after sunset, that's when the widespread heavier snow looks to start to come in, and then it changes over to a wintry mix and freezing rain for overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. So it could be very, very slippery and having a lot of trouble for the morning commute on Thursday. So that's why we issued an alert day for that. We will linger as some light snow showers into Thursday afternoon, and some lake effect snow showers continue for Friday. But overall, our main concern is going to be the ice accumulation that is going to be possible for Thursday morning. So it's going to be windy today, and then that's due to the cold front that's moving through. We drop down to a breeze for tomorrow and Thursday, and then we get really windy again on Friday after the cold front moves through, bringing in that mess for Wednesday and Thursday. So today, a few breaks in the clouds are possible. Same thing for tomorrow, but we look to be overcast for Thursday and Friday. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. State fire investigators in Ohio.
Dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out a little bit chilly this morning, but we are going to be dry and start out with cloudy skies. Let's take a look now at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Dry conditions. We are, most of us, in the 20s, and we are going to be seeing another round of rain and snow return this afternoon. So here's a look at our temperatures, a little bit cooler than yesterday morning. We have 25 degrees in Dowdesville and Little Falls and 27 degrees in Whitesboro and Deansboro. Looking to the south, 29 degrees in Cooperstown and 24 degrees in Sherburne this morning. Highs today will once again reach the low 40s, so a cold front move through this afternoon. That does bring in another round of what starts out as rain and then quickly changes over to snow. It's going to be a little bit heavier than yesterday, so just be careful driving around this afternoon, early evening, because it may be a little bit slippery from these rain and these snow showers. But we do look to dry out quickly tonight. Just a few snow flurries lingering overnight. So here this morning on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we're actually seeing a few snow flurries to start. That is due to a system just to the southeast of us that's not really affecting us. We are just seeing a few snow flurries, and this cold front from the west is what's going to bring in some rain today, and then it will quickly change over to some snow as our temperature drops on the back end of that cold front. So that happens today. We will be dry for most of the day tomorrow, but then we have issued an alert day for tomorrow night through Thursday afternoon. We start out by seeing wet, heavy snow developing after sunset on Wednesday, and this quickly changes over to a wintry mix with icy conditions, freezing rain into Thursday morning. That could cause some ice accumulation on the roads, and that's why we issued an alert day for this. We will continue to update you on this, but the ice accumulation maps keep trending a little bit icier. So here's what we're seeing now on our one map. Ice accumulation looks pretty heavy. Anything over 0.1 inches of ice accumulation is enough to cause very slippery conditions. So we are keeping an eye out on this, and we will have out a snowfall and an ice map today at News Channel 2 at noon. So for today, expect cloud cover this morning, dry conditions through the early afternoon, and then we will be seeing a round of some rain showers and some snow accumulation on the back end, just a little bit, not really a lot at all. We are going to turn a little bit breezy as well, and then our temperature drops tonight with the low falling into the 20s and just a few snow flurries lingering around. But we will be dry for the day tomorrow, cloudy skies. Highs will reach the 30s tomorrow, and then as we can see here, we start to see some snow come in. It turns widespread around 9 p.m. tomorrow night, and then look at here, we see some freezing rain coming in for the south as well, and it looks to start to move in. Excuse me, tomorrow night into Thursday morning. So for today, expect dry conditions, cloudy skies, then we will be seeing some rain and some snow come in later this afternoon. It gets a little bit breezy as well. And tonight we will just be seeing a few snow flurries lingering around with cloudy skies. For tomorrow, the snow comes in after sunset. It turns widespread pretty quickly. And then freezing rain, a wintry mix comes in for tomorrow overnight into Thursday morning, and that could cause slippery commute conditions. That's why we issued an alert day, Gary.
Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know why. I think I'm allergic to work. I sneeze every day.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
Something.
Yeah.
The time now, 5:22, still ahead. There are more for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to this morning, but first, with the possibility of some snow on its way, we want to start this half hour off with a check of that Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us this morning, and what time are we talking now?
So it looks to be this afternoon where the cold front's going to move through, and it just brings a round of some rain and some snow. Some snow lingers a little bit tonight, but not really any accumulation is expected.
It's February.
Yes, it is February. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Dry conditions to start. We are just seeing a few snow flurries. That's from the system that is just to the southeast of us, but it's not really affecting us. And we are a lot cooler than yesterday morning. We are in the 20s, 23 degrees in Richfield Springs and 26 degrees in Whitesboro. So we see another round of some rain and some snow showers today. It looks to be a little bit heavier than what we did see yesterday. We dry out for the day on Wednesday, but then some heavy snow starts to move in Wednesday night, and then that turns into a wintry mix for Thursday. So we do have an alert day out for that because it could be very, very slippery when driving Thursday morning. After that cold front moves through on Wednesday and Thursday, it is going to be a lot cooler for the weekend. So for today, expect dry conditions and a round of rain and snow comes in later this afternoon. It's going to be breezy with highs in the low 40s. And I will talk a little bit more about that alert day on Thursday coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. And don't forget that Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. New this morning, President Biden.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We're a little bit chilly this morning, 23 degrees being measured at the Gervais Park Airport in Rome. It is going to warm up today. Once again, highs reaching the low 40s, and it is going to get a little bit breezy as well as a cold front moves through. That brings in a round of some rain and snow showers. We do see dry conditions tomorrow, but then we have some winter storm watches that go into effect tomorrow night into Thursday afternoon. This is right now for northern Herkimer, northern Oneida, and Lewis and Hamilton counties, where there could be some more issue, but this is what we see right now, and that's due to the heavy snow Wednesday night turning into a wintry mix for Thursday morning that could cause very slippery, very tricky travel issues. And we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon. And once again, we start out as wet, heavy snow. It turns over to a wintry mix, possibly some ice accumulation for Thursday morning, and that could cause really tricky commute issues. Gary.
Thank you. More than 1 in 5 kids and adolescents around the world show signs of disordered eating. That's also according to a new study. Experts say disordered eating is similar in behavior to
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out chilly this morning, but we are going to be dry and some rain and snow return this afternoon. Let's take a look at our mountain ice tower camera overlooking Oneonta. Dry conditions to start. We will see some clouds build in, and highs today reach the low 40s, so a cold front moves through. That brings in another round of some rain and snow showers that are going to be a little bit heavier than what we saw yesterday. But we are waking up this morning a lot cooler than yesterday morning. Just 25 degrees in Dowdeville and Little Falls, and 27 degrees in Deansboro. And looking to the south, we have 28 degrees in Cooperstown and 27 degrees in Schenevus and in Norwich this morning. But once again, we will warm up to the low 40s. So although we are starting out dry, a cold front moved through in the afternoon. That brings in some rain, and that quickly changes over to snow as the temperature drops. So it could cause some slippery conditions for the later afternoon and evening commute. So just keep that in mind and be careful of that, because it is going to be a little bit heavier than what we did see yesterday in the morning. So here's our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, dry conditions to start, a few snow flurries here and there, and that's from a system just to the southeast of us. That's not really going to affect us, but this cold front from the west will move through, and that will bring in a round of rain and snow showers this afternoon and early evening. We dry out tonight and for tomorrow, but we have our alert day issued for tomorrow night through Thursday afternoon. So tomorrow night, a cold front approaches. That brings in wet, heavy snow at first, and that develops after sunset tomorrow night. It quickly changes over to a wintry mix with some freezing rain and some ice accumulation through Thursday morning, and that could cause for really slippery conditions for the Thursday morning commute. We will keep you updated on this and have snowfall and ice maps coming out, I would say, today at noon. But it is trending a lot icier than it has been. Here is a look at one ice accumulation forecast map that I did bring up. Anything over 0.01 or 0.02 inches is a lot of ice accumulation, just enough to cause things to be a little bit slippery. So at this point, looks like a lot of ice could impact, especially north and south of the Mohawk Valley. So we will keep you updated on that. So for today, expect clouds to move in. Highs will quickly reach the low 40s, and we see another round of rain and snow move in around 2-3 p.m. this afternoon, and that's due to that cold front moving through. It also turns pretty breezy with that as well. We see just a few snow flurries lingering tonight, and we will be dry for the day tomorrow with cloudy skies and highs again in the mid-30s. We start to see that snow move in tomorrow evening, and then after sunset it turns widespread, and then in the middle of the night it starts to mix as we see to the south here, seeing some freezing rain moving in. So for today, expect dry conditions to start. Highs will reach the low 40s. Then we see some rain and snow showers move in later in the afternoon, early evening. It gets breezy as well, and just a few snow flurries linger overnight. So for tomorrow, we will be dry for most of the day. Some light snow showers move in tomorrow evening, and it turns widespread after sunset. It then mixes overnight into Thursday morning, and that could cause some ice accumulation, really tricky travel. So we did issue an alert day for Thursday, Gary.
Yeah, getting downright chilly overnight from now on.
Yes, because after that cold front moves through, it's going to be a little bit cooler for the weekend.
I see that 3 below lurking there.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. The time right now is 5:51. Still ahead on Sunday. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to this morning, including new information we found out about the charges against actor Alec Baldwin for his alleged role in the shooting death of a cinematographer on the set of their movie. But first, there is a chance some of us could see some snow today. So let's get right over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us this morning. And what time frame are we talking?
So we're looking to be later in the afternoon, early evening, just seeing another round of rain and snow. It's going to be a little bit heavier than yesterday, but really still no accumulation is expected.
So if you want to get out for a walk, do it today before it all hits later tonight.
Yes, so it is going to be dry for most of the morning, early afternoon. And let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, dry conditions, a few snow flurries lingering. That's due to a system just to the southeast of us, but it's not really affecting us. And we are just going to be a little bit chillier to start this morning. We have 25 degrees in Little Falls and 26 degrees in Whitesboro and Cooperstown. So we will be seeing another round of rain and snow showers today. That looks to be later in the afternoon into the early evening. We do dry out for tomorrow, but then we have an alert day going into effect tomorrow night and Thursday morning and afternoon. We start out with heavy wet snow tomorrow night, and then that changes over to a wintry mix, which could cause some ice accumulation. But then after that, we are going to be cooler for the weekend. So for today, expect dry conditions to start. Highs reach the low 40s, and we see a round of rain and snow coming in this afternoon and evening. I will talk a little bit more about that alert day coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. We are tracking some breaking news right now.
The Oneonta Cam is brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel.
Welcome back. Once again today, another round of rain and snow is possible this afternoon. It's going to be a little bit heavier than what we did see yesterday, but still not really any accumulation is expected. We will dry out for most of the day tomorrow, then some snow looks to come in tomorrow evening. It's going to be light, and then it will turn heavy and widespread tomorrow night, changing over to a wintry mix. Freezing rain possible for Thursday morning. That's why we did issue a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, because conditions could be very, very icy Thursday morning. And then we just linger into a few snow showers, very windy and cooler for Friday. So it will be a little bit windy today, and we will drop down to a breeze tomorrow and Thursday, but then after that cold front moves through on Thursday, it gets very windy for that day on Friday. So today and tomorrow, a few breaks in the clouds are possible, but it does look like clouds will be more persistent than sun. Then we will be seeing overcast skies for both Thursday and Friday. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. State fire investigators in Ohio will
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning, but we are going to be seeing another round of some rain and snow move in this afternoon. Let's take a look now at our mountain ice tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are seeing partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies to start, and another round of rain and snow possible this afternoon. Looks to be a little bit heavier than what we did see yesterday. And we are starting out a little bit cooler this morning compared to yesterday, according to our sky watchers. Just 20 degrees in Old Forge and Inlet, and 24 degrees in Clinton. And looking to the south, we have 27 degrees in Cooperstown and Morris, and 28 degrees in West Lawrence. So heading out the door, everything should be fine. We are going to be dry, but for the afternoon, early evening commute, maybe a little bit slippery due to some rain and some snow showers, but overall, not really any accumulation is expected. Just be careful of that. Looks to be late afternoon, early evening. So at this point, still tracking dry conditions. Just a few snow flurries on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and that's due to this system just to the southeast of us, not really affecting us other than the fact it is producing a few flurries. This cold front to the west, though, will affect us later as it moves through. It will bring in some rain showers at first, quickly changing over to some snow showers as the temperature drops. But after that, we will dry out for tonight and tomorrow, but we did issue a Storm Tracker 2 alert day starting tomorrow night through Thursday afternoon. Tomorrow night, we start to see heavy wet snow develop, and it will turn pretty heavy overnight, as well as turning over into a wintry mix with ice accumulation possible through Thursday morning. That could cause very slippery conditions for the morning commute on Thursday due to ice accumulation. So we will keep you updated on that and provide a snowfall and ice map today at noon. But just to keep you aware, it is trending a little bit icier. Here is one forecast of ice accumulation. Anything over 0.01, 0.02 inches of ice accumulation can cause the roads to be icy. So this is a lot of ice accumulation. We will keep you updated on that, but that's why we did issue an alert day for Thursday. So for today, expect dry conditions to start. We will see an increase in cloud cover, temperatures reaching the low 40s, and around with some rain showers followed by some light snow showers on the back end. We will just see a few snow flurries linger overnight, but tomorrow we will be dry for most of the day with cloudy skies again and highs in the 30s. Tomorrow evening is when we start to see that snow move in, and it turns widespread around 8-9 p.m. as we can see here, but then some mixing comes in as well, especially for south of the Mohawk Valley. We start to see that ice and that wintry mix move in. So for today, expect dry conditions, cloudy skies moving in, and then a round of rain and snow showers later this afternoon and evening. It's going to be breezy again today with a few snow flurries lingering tonight. We will be drying out for tomorrow, then some snow comes in later in the day. That turns into a wintry mix for Thursday morning. That could cause really tricky travel Thursday morning, Gary.
Wow, look at those overnight temperatures.
Yes, so after the cold front moves through on Thursday, it gets chilly again.
Yeah, 3 below.
Not looking forward to it.
Haven't seen it too much, though.
Yes.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Our social, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to, but first, with the possibility of some snow on the way, we want to start this half hour off with a check of that Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center. And when are we talking all this happening?
So we're looking like this afternoon, early evening, just seeing a round of rain and snow, but it moves out pretty quickly. It's going to be a little bit heavier than yesterday, but still not too bad.
Yeah, we've had it easy for a while now.
Yes, we have, but things will change Wednesday and Thursday, of course. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are mostly dry this morning, just tracking a few snow flurries. That's from a system just to the southeast of us, but that's not going to affect us today. We will be seeing a cold front move through from the west. That will bring in a round of some rain and snow. And we are starting out still a bit chilly this morning. We have 25 degrees in Little Falls, Whitesboro, and Cooperstown, and 23 degrees in Westmoreland and Richfield Springs. So we will be seeing another round of some rain and snow showers this afternoon, early evening. It's going to be a little bit heavier than yesterday, but still not really any accumulation. We see an alert day for Thursday, so we dry out for tomorrow. We see heavy snow move in tomorrow night, and that turns into a wintry mix Thursday morning, possibly with some ice accumulation. So we are keeping an eye out on that. And after Thursday, we will be much cooler for the weekend. So for today, expect dry conditions with clouds, highs reaching the low 40s with a round of rain and snow showers. I will talk a little bit more about our alert day coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are starting out pretty chilly this morning. We are measuring 25 degrees at the Gouvers Park Airport in Rome, and it is going to be a little bit breezy today once again as a cold front approaches and moves through. That will bring in around some rain and snow showers this afternoon and evening, and then we will dry out for tomorrow. But then the National Weather Service has already issued a winter storm watch that's into effect for northern Oneida, northern Herkimer, Lewis, and Hamilton counties so far. There could be more issued, but this goes into effect Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon, and that's due to heavy snow moving in Wednesday night, and that will change into mixed precipitation with some ice. So we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for this. Our main concern is going to be ice accumulation that's going to be possible Thursday morning, but this does start out as wet snow and then turns over to mixing, possibly some ice, which could cause for really tricky travel issues for the morning commute Thursday. Gary.
Anna, thanks. A new study shows more than 1 in
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning, a little bit chilly with some rain and snow showers returning this afternoon. Let's take a look now at our Mountain Ice Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are seeing dry conditions to start. Temperatures are in the 20s, so a little bit cooler than yesterday morning. And once again, another round of rain and snow is possible this afternoon. So according to our sky watchers, a little bit chillier than yesterday. 20 degrees in Old Forge and Inlet and 26 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 29 degrees in Milford and in Lawrence. Highs today will reach the low 40s, but just be careful for later this afternoon, early evening, because we are going to be seeing another round of some rain and some snow showers. So this morning, Nala is a little bit jealous. She is wishing she could snuggle up with her neighbors today, who are sisters, Kiki and Coco, snuggled up on this chilly morning. Dry conditions though, and then for this evening, just be careful for some rain and some snow showers that could cause a little bit of slippery conditions on the roads. So dry conditions now on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are just seeing a little bit of some snow flurries in some area. That's due to the system just to the southeast of us, but that's not going to be affecting us. What will be affecting us today is this cold front that will move towards us, bring in some rain and some snow showers. We do dry out for tomorrow, but then tomorrow night unsettled weather approaches again. We have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow night through Thursday afternoon. We are going to start out seeing wet, heavy snow developing tomorrow night. It quickly turns over to a wintry mix with ice accumulation possible for Thursday morning. So we did issue an alert day because it could be very tricky and slippery travel for the morning commute on Thursday. So we will keep you updated on that and have snowfall maps and ice maps out for more this today at noon on the news, but our ice accumulation maps, our forecasters are kind of trending a little bit icier, as we can see here. Anything over 0.01, 0.02 inches of ice accumulation is going to cause slippery conditions, and we are seeing higher amounts north and south of the Mohawk Valley. So we will keep you updated on that, and this is going to be for Thursday morning. So for today, expect clouds to move in. Highs will quickly reach the low 40s, and we see another round of some rain and snow showers move through this afternoon and early evening. It's going to be a little bit heavier than yesterday, but still not really any accumulation. Few snow flurries linger overnight, but then tomorrow we will be dry, see an increase in cloud cover once again. Highs are going to be in the 30s, and then we start to see some snow movement tomorrow evening. Becomes widespread at night. This is 9 p.m., and then we start to see some mixing coming in overnight into Thursday. So for today, expect dry conditions. Highs reach the low 40s. Rain and snow showers possible this afternoon and early evening. A few snow flurries linger overnight with cloudy skies. We will be dry for most of the day tomorrow. Snow will come in later in the day, and then that will change over to a mix. Freezing rain is possible Thursday morning for our alert day. That's why we did issue it. Could be very slippery for the Thursday morning commute. Gary.
Winter is back.
Yes, winter is back. Our first alert day, and I would say a while. I don't remember the last time we had one.
That's for sure. Hannah, thank you. The time now, 6:52. Still ahead on Sunrise. Norwich police need your help to find.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to this morning, including new information we found out about the charges against actor Alec Baldwin for his alleged role in the shooting death of a cinematographer on the set of their movie. But first, there is the chance some of us could see some snow today. Let's get right to it. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center with what we need to know to plan our day ahead, and we need to know that things are going to change.
So we're going to be dry for most of today, but then this afternoon a round of rain and snow is possible again, and then we have an alert day in effect for Thursday.
Yeah, get ready.
Yes, that's our next big system coming in. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Dry conditions to start. A few snow flurries lingering around this morning, and we are a little bit chillier than yesterday. 24 degrees in Whitesboro, Richfield Springs, and Cooperstown, and in Westmoreland, and 20 degrees in Inlet and Lake Pleasant. So once again, a round of rain and snow is possible this afternoon, early evening. We dry out for Wednesday, but then some snow comes in Wednesday night. That changes to a wintry mix for Thursday morning, possibly causing some ice accumulation. So we did issue an alert day for that, and after that is going to be a little bit cooler for the weekend. So for today, expect dry conditions. Then we will see clouds move in and a round of rain and snow this afternoon. I will talk a little bit more about that alert day on Thursday. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Right now, we are going to start off with this story. Some breaking news. Norwich,
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some sun this morning, and it is dry, but we are going to be seeing another round of some rain and snow this afternoon. Let's take a look at our Mountain Ice Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. Once again, some sun to start. It is pretty chilly, though, as skywatchers have us all in the 20s. A lot cooler than yesterday morning. We have 20 degrees in Old Forge and Inlet and 26 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 27 degrees in Cooperstown and Morris and 28 degrees in West Lawrence. So dry conditions, just a few snow flurries possible on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar. And those snow flurries are coming from this disturbance to the southeast of us. That's not really going to affect us today. What is going to affect us is this cold front to the west. That will bring in another round of rain, and then it will turn to snow on the back end as the temperature drops behind the cold front. So that's going to cause very little to no accumulation, and we will be dry for all of the day tomorrow. But we do have an alert day out for tomorrow night through Thursday afternoon. We are going to see some wet snow develop tomorrow night. That does turn over to a wintry mix and possibly some ice with ice accumulation Thursday morning. So we will keep you updated on that and have a snowfall map and an ice map out today at noon. But at this point, the ice maps, the forecast maps are trending a little bit icier. We are seeing a lot of ice north and south of the Mohawk Valley. Anything over over 0.01 to 0.02 inches of ice is a lot, and it could cause icy conditions. So we are keeping an eye out on this. Freezing rain for this event is going to be our main concern, and that looks to come in for Thursday morning. So it could cause really slippery conditions for the morning commute on Thursday. But for today, we will remain dry, see an increase in clouds during the morning and early afternoon. Then we will be seeing some rain showers come in first, followed by some snow showers on the back end. But then we do dry out tonight with just a few snow flurries lingering overnight. Tomorrow we start out dry, chilly once again, and then we will see an increase in cloud cover throughout the day for cloudy skies for the rest of the day tomorrow and highs in the 30s. And then tomorrow evening we see some snow coming in from the south to the north. It turns widespread at night, so this is 9 p.m. At this point the snow is widespread. Then we will be seeing some mixing coming in from the south with freezing rain possible and ice accumulation. So for today, expect clouds to move in. Another brief round of rain and snow is possible this afternoon and evening. And then we will just be seeing a few snow flurries lingering overnight. We will be dry for most of tomorrow. Tomorrow night, our widespread snow moves in. That mixes and turns into some freezing rain for Thursday morning. That is why we issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day.
That's your forecast. Here is meteorologist Hannah Evans over in the Weather Center tracking some rain that's going to be moving in.
Yes, at this point we are dry, but we are seeing some rain and some snow showers coming in from the west. So here's our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. A cold front is approaching us. At first it looks to bring just a few light rain showers, and it is possible that can turn to a few light snow showers on the back end, but very little to no accumulation is expected, and we will be dry this evening. So a temperature right now of 40 degrees being measured at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. It does feel a little bit cooler though, because that wind is really picking up ahead of this cold front that is moving through, along with those clouds moving in after some sunshine this morning. So rain and snow possible to move through here this afternoon and early evening, but we will dry out tonight and remain dry for tomorrow. Our next system moves in tomorrow night. We start out as heavy snow, and then it turns into a wintry mix with possibly some ice accumulation. So we have issued an alert day for Thursday because of the morning commute may be very, very slippery. And then after that cold front moves through, we are much cooler for the weekend. So for today, expect rain and snow showers. Highs will reach the low 40s, and it is going to get breezy. I will talk a little bit more about our alert day Thursday coming up, Gary.
And thanks, Vladimir Putin addressed the Russian people this morning.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. At this point, we are seeing the clouds moving in. It's also getting a little bit windy in preparation for a cold front moving through. Let's take a look at our mountain ice tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are now seeing clouds now. Cloudy skies are moving in. Once again, getting windy in preparation for some rain and some snow showers to move through. But our temperatures are still pretty mild as of right now, according to our sky watchers. 43 degrees in Clinton, 40 degrees in Cassville, and 38 degrees in Mohawk. But after the cold front moves through, the temperatures will start to drop. So Nala and her neighbors are not happy about that. Today, Kiki and Coco are snuggling up because it is still a little bit chilly outside. Nala's jealous. She wants to snuggle up as well. These are sisters. At this point, we're still dry, but if you are commuting anywhere within the next hour, a couple hours, just be careful. Maybe a little bit slippery because we are seeing some rain and some snow showers. Here is our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. At this point, we could see some lighter rain showers moving in ahead of the cold front. And here's the cold front, so behind it, our temperatures are going to drop and some snow showers are also possible to move through as well, but very little to no accumulation is going to be moving through today. But we are going to be seeing some snow accumulation within the coming days, so we will dry out tonight and remain dry for tomorrow. But we do have an alert day in effect for tomorrow night through Thursday afternoon. We will start to see wet, heavy snow moving in tomorrow night, and then it turns over to a wintry mix with icy conditions, possibly causing some ice accumulation for the commute Thursday morning. And that's why we issued an alert day for that. We did just do our first snowfall forecast right now. This is still subject to change, but it does look like The least amount of snow is going to be in the southern valleys, and then the Mohawk Valley around 2 to 4, North Country the most amount of snow 4 to 7, but all of us are going to be seeing ice. So here's a look at some of the ice accumulation forecasts that we are seeing now. It looks like anywhere over 0.02 inches of ice is going to cause slippery conditions. So even in some areas, we're looking at a 1/4 inch of ice. That is going to be very, very slippery and very dangerous to drive in Thursday morning. So we are keeping an eye out on this, and that's why we did issue an alert day. Our main concern is going to be this ice, which will be Thursday morning. So for the rest of today, expect a round of rain and snow, but we do dry out this evening, and tonight we will continue to see clouds with a few snow flurries lingering. Tomorrow it will remain cloudy for the day, highs just around freezing, and then tomorrow evening we will start to see the snow moving in. This is 6 p.m. It moves in from south to north. It turns widespread tomorrow night. This is 9:30 p.m. widespread at this point, and then we start to see some mixing overnight. This is 3 a.m. We see some freezing rain coming in south of the Mohawk Valley, and it will move south to north. So for today, expect highs to reach the low 40s. Some rain and some snow showers do move through. It gets breezy as well, and we will just be seeing a few snow flurries lingering overnight. We will dry out tomorrow with that snow coming in later. It moves in from south to north, but so does the mixing. The mixing will move in from south to north as well. So it is going to be pretty slippery, possibly really icy Thursday morning, and that's why we issued an alert day. Gary.
Winter is coming back big time.
Winter's back with another alert day. I forget when the last time we saw one was, but yes.
Yeah, good for the skiers.
Yes.
Well, now to the latest in this half hour. Once again, here is meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking some rain moving in at this point, and behind the rain, it is possible we could be seeing a few snow showers. So let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A cold front is approaching, so clouds are moving in. It is getting a little bit breezy, and we are going to be seeing some rain showers and possibly some snow showers as well, but little to no accumulation is expected. We are still right around 40 degrees being measured at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, but of course, it is a little bit breezy, so it feels a little bit cooler. So rain and snow showers possible for the rest of this afternoon. We do dry out for tomorrow, but we have an alert day in effect for Thursday because our next system moves in tomorrow night. We see wet, heavy snow move in first, then a wintry mix into Thursday morning, and that possibly causes ice accumulation. So that could cause really slippery conditions for the commute on Thursday morning. And then after that, it is going to be much cooler and a little bit breezy for the weekend. So for today, expect rain and snow showers. It is going to get a little bit windy, and behind the cold front, the temperature will start to drop. I will talk a little bit more about our alert day on Thursday coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. It's now been 20 years since
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. At this point, we see clouds moving in, and it is turning a little bit breezy ahead of a cold front. Let's take a look now at the Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. As we can see, cloudy skies. That flag is blowing, a little bit breezy out right now, and we are tracking some rain and some snow showers to move in, but it's still pretty mild out according to our sky watchers. 43 degrees in Clinton, 40 degrees in Cassville, and 39 degrees in Otsego. But here's our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. As we can see, some rain showers moving in, some snow showers north of the Mohawk Valley. So this will continue to move through this afternoon. No accumulation really expected, but it is going to turn a little bit breezy, and the temperatures will start to drop a little bit behind that cold front. And that cold front is approaching from the west. So once again, a few scattered rain showers and snow showers are possible until this evening. That's where we do dry out. We do have an alert day, though, coming in Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon. So we will be dry for all of tomorrow, but then tomorrow night we start to see wet snow developing first. It then turns into a wintry mix into Thursday morning and possibly causing some ice accumulation Thursday morning. So this impacts the Thursday morning commute, causes icy conditions on the roads. So that's why we did issue an alert day for Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon. And at this point, this is what we have for our first snowfall forecast. This is always subject to change, but at this point it looks like there's going to be less snow south of the Mohawk Valley and more snow north. So we have trace to 2 for the southern valleys, 2 to 4 inches for the Mohawk Valley, and 4 to 7 inches up north. But all of us are going to be seeing icy conditions as the snow changes over to freezing rain and a wintry mix, and that's going to be widespread. Once again, this event is trending a little bit icier. That's why our snowfall totals are a little bit lower. It is looking like we could be seeing up to 1/4 inch of ice in some areas, especially in the Mohawk Valley and north. So we are going to continue to keep an eye eye on that, and this could cause really dangerous conditions on the roads Thursday morning, so we will keep you updated on that. But our main concern for this event is going to be the freezing rain for Thursday morning. So for today, expect some rain and some snow showers to move through. It gets a little bit breezy as well, and then the temperatures start to drop behind the cold front. We will be seeing overnight lows tonight fall in the 20s, and a few flurries linger overnight, but we will be dry for the day tomorrow with clouds. Highs are going to be around freezing, and then we start to see that snow develop around dinner time. So it comes in from south to north, and it turns widespread at night around 9:30, 9 p.m. And then we start to see that freezing rain coming in south to north as well, and that looks to be overnight around 2, 3 a.m. So for today, expect some rain and some snow showers. Highs in the low 40s. Gets a little bit breezy as well. And tonight we will drop into the 20s with a few flurries lingering. But we will be dry for tomorrow with that snow not coming in until later in the day. Turns widespread at night. And then we see that freezing rain, that wintry mix come in from south to north as well. And it could cause some ice accumulations for the Thursday morning commute. That's why we issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. 2 paramedics in Florida have
The forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. We had a rumble of thunder, some lightning here on Smith Hill as the rain is switching over to snow now.
Yeah, we actually took a power hit here, which is why things might look a little different if you're wondering about that. We didn't pull the plug. Mother Nature did. Yeah, we're talking about some changing weather here this evening. The storms that did form have moved to the east, and presently they are located in the eastern Mohawk Valley, right near St. Johnsville, Canajoharie. You might hear a rumble of thunder here too. We just haven't detected any lightning from this over the past about 15 minutes or so, but that doesn't mean we couldn't see a rumble of thunder with that as it continues to move to the east. I'm not expecting additional storms here as the cold front has now moved to the east, and we're looking at some rain showers and snow showers and a few slippery spots this evening, especially along higher elevations. Current temperature is 38 degrees. We have more weather coming. We're going to be drying out tonight, and we're drying out first thing tomorrow morning, but snow arrives as we head into late tomorrow. Especially tomorrow evening, snow turns over to sleet and freezing rain, some ice accumulation here. It's a Storm Tracker 2 alert day as we head into tomorrow night due to the possibility of accumulating ice. Snow showers this evening, temperatures in the 30s. Again, traveling shouldn't be too bad once this weather blows through over the next 1 to 2 hours. We'll see, we're tracking how much additional snow we can expect as we head into tomorrow and tomorrow night. Look at that forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
President Biden is marking a year of war.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We continue to track active weather this evening as a mixture between rain and snow moves through central New York, even some rumbles of thunder and some gusty winds. It's all part of a cold front. Let's take a live look outside. Our Mountain Ice Oneonta camera shows some fog in the distance and cloudy skies. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. What we are seeing is, again, the leading edge of that cold air working through the region. This is what was producing some thunderstorms in the Mohawk Valley. No lightning strikes with this at the moment, but I can't rule out a rumble of thunder as this rolls through portions of the Mohawk Valley. It's over St. Johnsville, heading east towards Canajoharie. As we look to the west, more showers are on their way in, but these, again, are weaker than what we saw earlier, producing rain and snow showers. Some of the higher elevations are slippery this evening. We saw that switch over to snow. So just keep in mind that you could see some very changeable road conditions based on elevation here over the next couple of hours. Whitesboro 38 degrees, Loudville 39, Dolgeville 33, Little Falls 36, across Southern Valleys, Skenevis 33, Cooperstown 37, and Norwich checking in with 39. Taking the dog out for a walk this evening against snow showers and windy conditions. Our featured dog is Patches from Ilion. If you want to be part of this, head to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. We go to the west, where we're tracking the next low pressure center. This is moving in from the west. This is going to be our weather here for tomorrow. This arrives tomorrow night, and it's a wintry mix as it tracks to our west. Tonight, snow showers, little snow accumulation is expected overnight. Temperatures drop down into the upper 20s. Starting out tomorrow morning with mostly cloudy skies, some breaks of sunshine in the morning, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. The leading edge of snow begins in the early evening time south of the Mohawk Valley. Thinking the start time will be generally between about 5 to 7 p.m. Looking at, again, snow breaking out across the area. The leading edge of this does produce snow. We're thinking a trace to 2 inches of accumulation south of the Mohawk Valley. In the Mohawk Valley, 2 to 4 inches of accumulation north of the valley, 4 to 7 inches before that changeover to sleet and freezing rain takes place. Icy conditions tomorrow night. I think most of this stays as ice as opposed to rain. Temperatures climb into the 30s here as we head into Thursday morning. This does come to an end by around daybreak Thursday. Will dry out. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, down to 22. Tomorrow we're looking at snow developing late in the day. Watch out for slippery spots. Temperatures in the low 30s. Again, that alert day for tomorrow night. Thursday, the weather does dry out as we head into the afternoon. Things look quiet. It's cold Friday and tracking some light snow as we head into the weekend. So some very dicey weather taking place here tomorrow evening.
Right. All right, Bill, thank you. Thanks for keeping us updated. It's been nearly 3 weeks. Over to the Weather Center and Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis, who has an active rest of the week ahead of him.
Yeah, pretty active today. It's going to turn more active tomorrow. We're tracking widespread snow that will be moving into the region. But let's take a look at what's been happening today. This picture, snow pellets, also called graupel. It's taken from Kristen in North Utica. That happened earlier today. We had thunderstorms roll through, and in a cold environment, these are similar to hail, but they form in a slightly different way. Basically, it's snow that has some ice accumulation on the way down. This picture from Ken Smith, the Mattis clouds taken in New Hartford. That's something you would see in the summer. That looks like a summertime sky after thunderstorms roll through. That's caused by air sinking in the wake of a storm. We are tracking storms now to the east, approaching Albany. Just a few lingering rain and snow showers this evening. Watch out for a few slippery spots on higher elevations over the next couple of hours. Just a few light snow showers this evening. The next weather system arrives tomorrow. This is expected to bring widespread snow as well as sleet and freezing rain. It looks like a mess. It's a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. We're tracking when this all begins and how much snow we can expect coming up. Kristen, back to you.
During Christmas break, about 200 kids had fun at Art Alive at Munson Williams Proctor Arts Institute in Utica. We promised we would tell you the next time this is happening, and that time has.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A cold front rolling through the area late this afternoon, producing downpours, even some rumbles of thunder. Let's take a live look outside. This is our Utica National tower camera looking over Cooperstown. And the weather this evening is starting to slow down. We are tracking some rain and snow showers here, but the stronger weather is now moving to the east. This is what was producing thunder and lightning as it moved over the Mohawk Valley. Actually, we took a power hit here at the station around 4:30. And this continues to move to the east towards Clifton Park and into the Capital District. Behind it, still seeing some precipitation, but these are lingering rain and snow showers. The higher elevations are seeing more snow than rain, so a few slippery spots will continue this evening along the higher hilltops. Barneveld, 32 degrees, New Hartford, 37, Schuyler, 33, Middleville, 36, Curtis Corners, 32. Across Southern Valley, Sequoia 35, Cooperstown 39, and West Lawrence with 36 degrees. So one weather system moves out, this cold front moves to the east, and behind it we have another area of low pressure that we are tracking. This is the beginning of what will be a storm system that will swing to the north and west. And with a track like this, it produces not just snow, but that wintry mix that we've seen all too many times this winter season. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, scattered snow showers, little accumulation, overnight lows drop down into the mid-20s. Watch out for a few icy spots as water on untreated surfaces freezes over. Heading into tomorrow morning, partly sunny skies. Temperatures start out in the upper 20s early. And then a round of snow will be developing late in the day. 4 p.m., most of us are dry, but after 4, that's when the snow begins to work in from the south. The leading edge of snow will move through the area between about 5 to 8 p.m. When this arrives, it comes down pretty heavy. The leading edge of this will be producing snowfall rates over 1 inch per hour. So that's enough to make things very slippery as we head into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. Snowfall accumulation, 2 to 4 inches of accumulation in the Mohawk Valley. But again, a lot of this happens in a short period of time, so do plan on messy roads heading into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Heading into the North Country, 4 to 7 inches of accumulation, a trace of 2 inches from Route 20 south. We are going to continue to get more information on where these zones of heavier snowfall will set up, and if we have to update these maps, we will do so. We'll keep you posted. Sleet, freezing rain heading into tomorrow night. Slippery spots Thursday morning. Temperatures will be right around freezing, so I don't think much of this melts, at least during the day Thursday. Things start to dry out heading into Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 22. Tomorrow, looking at, again, a dry start to the day with snow developing late, a high of 33. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, that wintry mix tomorrow night with that Storm Tracker 2 alert day. Tracking some scattered snow showers heading into Thursday morning. Temperatures in the mid-30s. Dry Friday, cold. Temperatures near zero to start the weekend. Light snow showers on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be right back.
Weather Center for a first check of the forecast and Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Skies kind of look like a summertime across central New York. We had some thunderstorms that rolled through. This picture from Ken Smith in New Hartford showing mammatus clouds. This is what you would see in the wake of a thunderstorm. It's caused by sinking air. Great capture there. It was kind of a wild afternoon with rumbles of thunder and lightning taking place across the Mohawk Valley as a cold front rolled through. Just enough energy in the atmosphere to spark off a few storms. Those storms have now moved towards Albany. The weather quieting down this evening. Rain and snow showers continue to fall at a generally light clip. Current temperature is 37 degrees. Our weather gets to dry out tonight as well as early tomorrow. The next weather system arrives, bringing snow to the area late tomorrow. Snow comes down hard tomorrow night, turning over to ice. It's slippery. It's a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, more like an alert night where most of this taking place overnight into Thursday morning. Snow showers as we head into this evening. Temperatures in the low 30s. We're tracking snow accumulation and when this comes to an end, and that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
A garage was destroyed by fire.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We are continuing to track some scattered light rain and snow showers moving through central New York. This is a live look at our Utica National Tower Cam overlooking Cooperstown. Most of us are looking at wet roadways, but the hilltops are slippery with a lot of this precipitation falling this afternoon as snow. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar again. Showers, storms continued to move to the east. What we saw earlier this afternoon that did produce some thunder and lightning is now towards Albany. And again, that's moving out of the area. Some lingering rain and light snow showers continue, but we will get a chance to dry out as this precipitation heads to the east. And the next round will be arriving as we head into tomorrow evening. Middleville 36 degrees, Curtis Corners 32, Inlet 33. Across Southern Valleys, Whitesboro 38, Cooperstown 39, Worcester with 34. To the west we go, where we are going to see a break in our weather for tonight and tomorrow, but this system is developing. This area of low pressure in Minnesota is going to swing to the west of us. Yet another western runner will likely bring us a mix between snow and sleet and freezing rain. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, again, some scattered snow showers tonight, little accumulation. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 20s. It's a seasonably cold start to the day tomorrow. We might see some sunshine early in the day, but the clouds will be arriving as we get into the afternoon. Most of the day is dry, but after 4 p.m., that snow starts to creep in from the south, and things change in a hurry heading into tomorrow evening. It's a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, and the big reason why is the leading edge of this produces snow with snowfall rates over an inch per hour. We've learned that when rates get that high, roadways get very messy, very slippery. I do expect widespread tricky travel tomorrow evening after 7 p.m. We're recommending folks avoid travel if they can. We're expecting snow to continue into tomorrow night before turning over to sleet and freezing rain. Again, the numbers here are not super impressive, 2 to 4 inches of accumulation for the Mohawk Valley. But again, a lot of this happens in a short period of time. So we do expect travel to be tricky. North of the Mohawk Valley, 4 to 7 inches of accumulation, traced to 2 inches. South of the Mohawk Valley, temperatures are right around freezing. So it's very easy for this map to go one way or the other. We might have to make some adjustments here tonight and early tomorrow just based on how things are trending. We'll keep you posted. Heading into tomorrow night, again, that changeover does take place. Sleet, freezing rain, making things slippery through Thursday morning. Things start to dry out as we head into Thursday afternoon. We're mostly cloudy tonight. We're down to 22. Tomorrow, it's a cloudy day, snow developing late. Again, travel becomes tricky after dark. Temperatures climb into the low 30s. Snow turns to freezing rain tomorrow night. Things quiet down in a hurry for Thursday. Temperatures climb into the mid-30s. It's cold on Friday, an early high of 20 down to 0 Friday night. Light snow here heading into the weekend.
More seasonable.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, thank you. Still to come here on News Channel 2 is overnight, but that won't be the case for long. We're going to be dealing with a wintry mix once again. Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis is tracking from the Weather Center.
Yeah, and this begins tomorrow evening. It starts out as snow, and then it turns over to sleet and freezing rain. Roads are going to be messy tomorrow night. Let's take a look at what's going on out there this evening. Things are looking pretty quiet. It was very busy earlier today. We had a round of thunderstorms and some rain and snow, and even some in between. This is a picture of snow pellets, also called grapple, from Kristen in North Utica. The weather is looking quieter now. Current temperatures 36 degrees. Watch out on hilltops. They are slippery as some snow happened earlier today, and it still lingers on untreated surfaces. We're drying out tonight. We're expecting snow to return late tomorrow. And then that snow is going to become heavy at times before turning over to sleet and freezing rain tomorrow night. It's a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. Again, we're going to be expecting very slippery roads here tomorrow night and into early Thursday. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, overnight lows in the low 20s. We're timing out when the snow arrives and how much we can expect, and that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
National Grid is getting ready for the snow and the ice by securing extra resources just in case there is damage to the lines. If a power outage happens, have your utility company's emergency phone line handy. We have a list of numbers at WKTV.com. Never touch a downed line. Keep a working flashlight and extra batteries in your home. And now is the time to be charging your phone. The girls' varsity soccer coach.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Utica National Tower Cam overlooking Cooperstown. Things are quiet now. It was busy earlier. We had some thunderstorms roll through. We'll get a break from the weather tonight and early tomorrow, but the next weather system comes in a hurry. We have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for this. We're tracking snow with the combination of sleet and freezing rain taking place tomorrow night. So the roads are going to be messy, and your Thursday morning commute is also expected to be messy. We're going to take a look at timing here. First of all, when does this start? We're thinking the snow begins south of the Mohawk Valley between 2 to 4 p.m., in the Mohawk Valley between 3 to 5 p.m., and north of the Mohawk Valley between 4 to 6 p.m. Initially, it starts out light. The snowfall rates pick up tomorrow evening, right around dark. That's when I think things start to get very slippery, and road conditions are expected to deteriorate as we get into tomorrow night. Again, this is the timeline for travel impact. The morning is fine. The afternoon is mostly fine. It's not until later in the day, again, close to and after dark, when the roads get very slippery and turns icy here as we head into tomorrow night. Low pressure works in from the west. This is going to drive our weather here heading into tomorrow night and early Thursday. And again, we are looking at dry weather tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 20s. Breaks of sunshine first thing tomorrow morning. Clouds will be arriving as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures climb into the low 30s. Again, 4 p.m., most of us, just a few flurries in the air. Snow breaks out from south to north throughout the evening time, and the snow comes down hard as we head into late tomorrow evening and early tomorrow night. The front end of this produces some snow accumulation, and for most of us, somewhere between 2 to 4 inches of accumulation is expected. 4 to 7 inches before that changeover takes place across the North Country. I highlighted this area across the eastern Mohawk Valley where there could be significant icing, sleet, freezing rain accumulation. That's where it looks to be greatest across the area. Just about everybody sees some sleet, freezing rain, but again, in the eastern Mohawk Valley, that ice could accumulate. Things start to wind down Thursday morning. Slippery roads early in the day, but precipitation generally comes to an end by about 7 to 10 a.m. Thursday, and the rest of the day looks dry. We're mostly cloudy tonight, low of 22. Tomorrow, it starts out dry. The snow arrives later in the day. The roads are going to be very messy as we head into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, a high of 33. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Slippery roads through early Thursday. Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, things start to wind down. 35 for the high. It's cold on Friday, an early high of 20. We're down to near 0 Friday night. Some light snow as we head into the weekend. Kristen, back to you.
Home sales may be down, but so are prices. And Jason's off tonight. Cloudy skies tonight and overnight, but it won't be long before we're dealing with a wintry mix once again. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis is tracking from the Weather Center, getting us ready for another alert day.
That's right, Kristen. This begins tomorrow evening. It starts out as snow. It turns over to sleet and freezing rain. The roads are going to be messy tomorrow night. Before we get there, things are looking pretty quiet. Just a couple of flurries in the air. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Earlier today, we saw snow pellets, thunderstorms, kind of a wild afternoon. This picture from Kristen in North Utica. These are called, this is also known as graupel. It's basically snow combined with ice on its way down from the atmosphere. Current temperature is 35 degrees. We're still above freezing, a west wind at 15 miles an hour. Drying out tonight. It's a dry start to the day tomorrow, but that snow breaks out late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Again, messy roads, a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for this. We're expecting ice to arrive tomorrow night. Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 22. We're tracking the timing of the snow and how much we can expect before it turns over to sleet and freezing rain. And that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
National Grid is getting ready by securing extra resources just in case there is damage to the lines. If a power outage happens, have your utility company's emergency phone line handy. We have them listed at WKTV.com. Never touch a downed line. Keep working flashlights and extra batteries in your home. And now is the time to start charging your phone. The girls' varsity soccer coach.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Mountain Ice Oneonta camera. Things are quieter now than they were earlier. We had some thunderstorms that came through earlier today as a cold front arrived. Breaking the weather tonight, breaking the weather tomorrow, but then we are tracking an alert day. We've got a round of snow that begins tomorrow evening, and this turns over to sleet and freezing rain. The roads could be very, very messy heading into tomorrow night, and this also could impact the Thursday morning commute. Let's take a look at when this begins. So snow is expected to break out late in the day tomorrow. For most of us, it's somewhere between 3 to 5 p.m., and it starts out very light. South of the Mohawk Valley, it could be about an hour or two earlier, 2 to 4 p.m., and then north of the valley, 4 to 6 p.m. The heavier snow arrives for most of us between 5 to 7 p.m. So here's how it impacts your drive. In the morning, no worries. Should have an easy time to getting into work, dry weather. In the afternoon, snow starts to develop. Again, light snow initially, not any big issues on the roadways. The evening time is going to be tricky. After dark, snow is widespread. Snow mixes in with ice tomorrow night. Travel could be very tricky heading into Thursday morning. This is all being caused by low pressure developing from the west. The system itself is out towards Minnesota, and this will be tracking to our east, tracking to the east in our direction, again arriving here for late tomorrow. Tonight, we're looking at dry conditions. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 20s. We'll see sunshine first thing tomorrow morning, and then clouds will spread across the area tomorrow afternoon. Snow begins later in the day. Again, 4 p.m., starting to snow lightly south of the valley. Snow spreads from south to north, and it becomes heavier as we head into the evening time. Snow after about 7 to 8 p.m. becomes heavy enough where snowfall rates will be about 1 inch per hour. Typically, when it gets that high, roads are a mess, and that's what we're expecting here as we head into tomorrow night. Before this turns over to sleet and freezing rain, we expect accumulations to be widespread, 2 to 4 inches of snow for most of us, including the Mohawk and Southern valleys. North of the Mohawk Valley, where this lingers on, the snow lingers on longer, 4 to 7 inches of snow. This is going to be that wet, heavy to move snow. It's going to be hard to clear it off. I also highlighted this particular area. This is the Mohawk Valley east of Utica. We could see some significant icing in this particular spot late tomorrow night and into early Thursday morning, where the cold air is going to have a hard time retreating. And again, that's one spot we'll be keeping a close eye on with the potential of some ice accumulation. Things wind down on Thursday. Thursday morning, temperatures will be right around freezing, and the precipitation comes to an end. Things will be in better shape throughout the day. Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 22. Tomorrow, again, snow develops late, a high of 33. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Improving weather Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening, a high of 35. Friday's cold and windy. Temperatures near 20. Light snow chances return on Saturday and Sunday. Kristen.
The Supreme Court is hearing